Hello there, YouTube. This is Democratic Goddess, and in this video, I am going to be talking about MccainisthroughX's lies and racism. MccainisthroughX and Scotty Palmer play this card every now and then that I see Democratic women as being ugly because of a comment I said over a year ago, which they twisted the comment that I said. I said many far leftist Democratic women who are in power are ugly, and that's the truth. However, many far leftist Democratic women who are not in power, many of them are beautiful women. But in my opinion, the most beautiful type of Democratic women are the moderate Democratic women. I'm not saying all of them are, but a lot of them are. Examples of beautiful Democratic women would be Kirsten Powers, Kirsten Sinema, both of them beautiful Democratic women. However, they're not in higher power, though. MccainisthroughX said some shit that I picked a username Lady Avarice, but that was my first account, because I'm trying to say women are greedy. I picked the name because many far-rightists see women, especially far leftist women, and they see me as a far leftist woman, as greedy. And I chose the name for mockery. And not only that, the far-rightists fear the deadly sins, the 7 deadly sins, so I decided to put a deadly sin in my username. So that's why I did it. But I'm not a greedy person. I'm a shopaholic sometimes, especially this time of the year. But buying things for yourself is not greed. That's not true. Taking things that don't belong to you is greed. He said that I picked the name liberal villainous because I was trying to say liberals are villains and progressives are villains. Well, progressives maybe, but a real liberal, no. I picked the name liberal villainous because it sounds like a funny reason why, but I'm going to say it. I didn't want to say it before, but if you watch some adult cartoons, like South Park is considered an adult cartoon, even though they have some kids who watch it. Family Guy, same thing. It's an adult cartoon, but some kids watch that as well. You would see that many times the villain is a conservative or a Republican. And I kind of felt cheated. I was like, where are the liberal bad guys? We need some liberal bad guys in those shows. So I just put liberal villainous in my username for that reason. Stupid reason, but considered by many to be a stupid reason. In my opinion, no, but that's why I put it. But MccainisthroughX is a fucking liar, so he's gonna say lies about my usernames. MccainisthroughX's racism. He's going on with some fucking bullshit that he thumbed up a comment that said white people smell like wet dog, and he did it because he thought it was funny. The comment didn't say white people smell like wet dog, it said white people smell like pedophilia and incest. And he responded, brilliant post, thanks. So basically, he agreed with the fucking racist that said racist shit about a race of people. Scotty Palmer and MccainisthroughX are saying that the kook troop, and they consider me part of the kook troop, they can't make up their mind if MccainisthroughX is pro-black or a white supremacist. And the reason why they are saying this, obviously they can't read, but is because I made a video asking the question, is MccainisthroughX a white supremacist? And the reason why I asked that question was because MccainisthroughX said some racist shit that sounded similar to what a white supremacist would say. He made fun of Jeremy Oyer for being married to a Filipino woman. So that there in itself proves he has a problem with interracial marriage or certain types of interracial marriages. He made fun of Jeremy Oyer's wife, said racist shit about Asian women in general while criticizing her. Recently, he said some racist shit about Middle Eastern people, saying that they have an odor problem and we should send Republicans to Middle Eastern countries because the Middle Eastern people have an odor problem and they are very religious like the Republicans. Not only that's fucking racist, but that's so fucking ironic. MccainisthroughX talking about fucking odor problems? When he wears dirty t-shirts, showed his hair in one of his videos and it looked like it was all greasy and like he didn't wash it for weeks. Has dirty shoot-up fingernails that look like they are stained with shit, and he wants to talk about odor problems and say a race of people have odor problems. From my experience with Middle Eastern people, I don't really hang around with Middle Eastern Muslims because I'm not too fond of that religion, but I knew some Christian Arabs, atheist Arabs, Armenians. Armenians, I think, are considered Middle Eastern, Turkish people. They didn't seem to have an odor problem. Matter of fact, they always smell like a nice perfume, cologne. I believe the extremists, the Muslim extremists, ISIS, Taliban, Al-Qaeda, they look like they have an odor problem. Well, so fucking ironic though. MccainisthroughX talking about an odor problem. Again, the pot calling the kettle black. As you know, MccainisthroughX also said racist shit, saying that he confused me of being a black man, but he also calls me Jeremy Oyer and says Jeremy Oyer is a white supremacist. Asking to prove that I'm white, why would he care if he says he loves all races? Then why would you need proof that I'm white? Also said some racist shit that if I can tan, I might as well call myself black. What kind of racist shit is that? So, this is what I think with MccainisthroughX. Either a secret white supremacist pretending he hates white people so he can spread far leftist bullshit, or, this makes more sense to me, MccainisthroughX is just a miserable piece of shit that hates on many races and ethnicities, because many racist people don't just hate on one race, they hate on many races and ethnicities. That's just how it is. Let's say somebody hates on blacks, they're not going to just hate blacks, they're going to hate Asians, Hispanics, even though Hispanics are not a race, but they're going to do shit like that. So, that makes more sense to me, though. He could be a secret white supremacist, but it makes more sense to me that he is very likely just a miserable piece of shit, miserable racist that hates on many races. Because think about it, he badmouthed whites, he badmouthed blacks, he badmouthed Asians, he badmouthed Hispanics, even though Hispanic is not a race, and he badmouthed Middle Eastern people recently. So, the guy is just a miserable racist piece of shit with mental problems, lies. Very pathetic in my view. However, it can be very amusing at the same time. Signing out.